Hello, and welcome to my live stream on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And as you can see, something is a bit different today. Um, Today we are going to be flying the Airbus A320, but this is a modded A320. So it's different to the default version, and sorry about the stuttering there. It's not doing very well here, but yes, we are um, flying the modded Airbus A320. So I've just actually found out last night about this modded 320. The group doesn't really have a name yet, but people are saying that they are the sort of like the Zibo 320, and so there are a few differences. The first one is that there is a developer version, and then there's a stable version. So the developer version is not stable, and the stable version is stable, but they are both version 0.1.1, but yeah, one is stable, one is unstable, and both of them have differences. So not sure what's happening. There's some issue with the stream there. Hopefully you're still seeing it alright. But yeah, so the stable version are missing a few things, while the unstable version comes with a few extra stuff that they are working on. So I have the unstable version or the developer version installed on the Microsoft Flight Simulator here, and I'll put the link for the 320 NX version, the modded version. I'll put the link on the chat box, and I'll put it on the description so that you can check it out. And I have this livery pack. You can download like one massive folder, and it has like all the different liveries. I didn't really have a good look, but I think there's at least like 2 dozen liveries for the 320s, and they have a lot of other ones for other aircraft. So yeah, it's definitely great to check that out, and I'll put the link for those videos for the how to download like the liveries, how to install them, and yeah, I'll put the link for the modded 320 NX, and you can also go search on YouTube. Some of you may have already seen it, but they have there's some videos out there which shows how to download like the 320 NX, how to install them, and all those things. It's a little bit more complicated, but it depends on what directory you are installing your Microsoft Flight Simulator on. So I use the default Microsoft Store downloads, and if you have watched my first download / install video, you know that I didn't really have a choice. I tried to download to my D drive, but it doesn't work, so I have to download on my C drive, which is the one that I install Windows on. And yeah, it's the directory is a little bit like hidden up, so it's a bit complicated. But yeah, if you watch those videos, they will yeah, give you a very good idea. Um, it is still saying that my stream is not good, but on my OBS it's showing that it's alright. So I hope that you are not seeing any issues there. But anyway, let's jump into the cockpit and take a look at the differences for the default and the modded 320. And obviously they are going to be working on consistently. They have a Discord channel as well, so you can join that, and they'll be giving you updates about the development. So let's jump into the cockpit here. So there are still a few missing things, but they are definitely working on that. Let's turn on the battery here. Right, and can turn on the external power. The first thing is they have included the self-test for the system. So it is running through that, and while it is doing that, I will try to connect the ground services. So we can do baggage.
Christchurch ground New Zealand 6169er. Could you please send the baggage?
New Zealand.
New Zealand 6169er. Baggage is on the way.
Right, and then we can request the jetway.
Christchurch ground New Zealand 6169er. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Alright.
New Zealand 6169er. The jetway is going to be connected.
Cool. I think that's all I need. I've already done the fuel and everything there, so nope, that shouldn't happen. Yeah, the door should be, there shouldn't be a warning for that, so I'm expecting them to fix that sometime. Let's go ahead and align our IRS, so IR1, IR2, and then IR3. Fuel pump, how much fuel do we have? 6 tons, that should be enough. Let's turn on our fuel pump then. And I like the sounds, like the clicking sounds for the button. It's so much better than the X-Plane one. Let's turn up the heat for the air conditioning. I don't think they work on the default one. I believe I've tried it, but I don't think it works. So we have navigation light and logo lights. That's all we need for now. We can turn on the prop heat. Standby compass is not working. We don't need the dome lights. Seatbelts can come on, and that is working. I am not too sure what's up with the no smoking, but I think it's still sort of in progress, so it's not really done yet. The emergency lights there is still in op. The APU and the engine fire test is also in op, which is alright. Cool. Coming down here. So our transponder is also in op. Oh wait, nope, it is working on that one. Let's see if I can jump over to here, and I'll put that to on. Yeah, so those two switches are in op. Cockpit door is in op. Right, I think that's about it. If we jump to the camera controls are a little bit complicated here, so I'm still not too sure how to work with it, so just bear with me. So we'll just go to init here. We have the flight number here, 6169. Cost index, I haven't calculated that, so I'll turn on my SIM Toolkit Pro. And I'm not sure, the last time I connected there was a really bad FPS drop, so I'm not sure if that's fixed, but I'll take a look. So if you are wondering, today's flight is going to be from Christchurch, New Zealand to Queenstown, New Zealand. It's about a half an hour flight. It's not too far away. Right, my SIM Toolkit Pro is powering up. It might be updating, and I'll have to restart it if it is updated to the latest version. But nothing is showing up, so I'm assuming that there is no new update as of yet. Right, so apparently SIM Toolkit Pro doesn't have a working weather injection system, and that might explain why the other day I was using it on Explain and it was not working. That's alright. Let's go to I need to go to the exterior view, and I need to get the tail sign. It is November Hotel Bravo. Right, okay. Actually, I can just use the default. I mean the one that I use on Explain. Oh, there is a new version. Okay, so I'll have to update it. Right, so just bear with me as I restart SIM Toolkit Pro. Yeah, I think I saw a little bit of a bit more stuttering when I have SIM Toolkit Pro connected, so there could be still some issues. But in that case, I'll probably be disconnecting it because it may cause some issues. Right. So I just need to find the aircraft. That's the one. Alright, so I just need to edit that. Because SIM Toolkit Pro sort of erase all the airlines information from the aircraft, so I have to redo it manually. That's belongs to Air New Zealand. That was unexpected, but right, flight number is 6169. Our weight is, oh, I can't translate from weight to number of passengers though. That's an issue. So we are carrying, I have to convert from pounds to kilograms. So that will be, convert 14,000 pounds to kilograms. There will be 6,350 kilograms of fuel. Alright. Oh, but we don't need to put the fuel in because it calculates that. Right, cruising is 380, I believe. I'll just double check if I can find it. Navlog maybe. No, it doesn't show. I forgot what the cruising is. I'll try to find it here. 30,000 feet is what is found on flight away. So we'll just follow that. 300 for the flight level. Passengers, we will say 41. Cargo, we'll go 2,000 kilograms. Yeah, that's fine. It's close enough. And I like the airport surrounding sounds. You can hear like the aircraft like powering up and stuff. It sounds a bit more lively than X-Plane, because X-Plane it's like dead quiet, like you can't hear anything. So that's one of the bonus. Righty. So we have 5 tons of fuel, which is we have 6 tons, so that's more than enough. Cost index is 5. Okay, so let's jump back into the cockpit here, and put down 5. Taxi time is about 0.2. I wish there's an easier way to do this. Right, okay. Reserve. So reserve we have 2.6. Okay. Alternate time. Alternate time is 1.7 tons of fuel or 45 minutes. 1.7. Oh, we can't do that. So, okay. Zero fuel weight center of gravity, we don't have that information either. Trip time, I'm not sure. It's like 40 minutes, but I don't think we can enter that. Right, let's go to performance. Yeah, we cannot change the V speeds. Transition altitude is 13,000 here. We are using flaps 2. I have no idea what the trim setting is. Flex tamped. What's the runway length here? So it's 5,700 feet. So that's actually quite low. So let's go say 35, but we'll just go toga. because we have a short runway. Hold on. Oh, that's a wrong one. That is for 29er. Let's change our runway to 02. And I believe we are landing on runway 23. Something like that. Okay. Oh, yeah. So we have 10,787 feet of runway. So actually we can go like 50 degrees for the temp. And yeah, we'll just go 50 man flags for the takeoff. Right, so that's about done. We are just missing the flex temp. Sorry, I mean the trim setting. I wonder if I can get that information if I use the calculator. Right, 320. I'm not sure what engine this is. Is there a way to find out? No, it doesn't say, does it? Alright, we just assume it's CFM. Departing from Christchurch. Outside air temperature is 7 degrees. QNH is... let me look at the meter. QNH 1008. Wind is 270 at 6 knots. Flaps 2 for takeoff. Packs on for landing. I mean for takeoff. NTR is all, just in case. Runway is wet. We have light rain. Takeoff weight. We have 61 tons right now. So just say 61 tons. And a Mach of... I have no clue. What's our Mach? Can we get it from here? No. Where can we find the Mach number? Yeah, it is lacking quite a bit of information, so it's quite hard to find out. Can we just leave it as blank? No, because that gives us the trim. Right, so without the Mach number, I cannot get the trim settings, unfortunately. So I guess we're just stuck with neutral trim. Okay. Have we got the sit and the star? I don't think so. At least not for the star. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, runway 02. we are gonna be using the. So I've already programmed all of this on when I set it up, but I didn't record it down, so we'll have to try to find out here. Wait, I think we are taking off from. Yeah, okay. So we are gonna be. Um, huh. They all looks the same. We'll just go with that. That's fine. So that will be move. I have no idea how to say that. Mike Uniform Kilo Victor 1 Papa. That's the one. That one. And then we are transitioning on the YouTube transition and insert. There we go. And for the arrivals, we are gonna be taking the L rule for Bravo. Runway 05, that's not the one. Huh. Why is there only one options? Can we delete the star? No. Oh, that's not good. How do we do this? Right. So I think we may be stuck with that. All right. We are supposed to be using runway 23, but there is no options for that. Yeah, only give us a runway 05 Yankee. So we may go visual and we'll just try our best to do a BFR to go in. Alright. Okay, I believe we are all set here. Let's turn on the APU. So master's on. We have to wait for the flaps open indications here before we can start it. Alright, flaps open. Alright, and one is rising, EGT is rising. So it takes a while to start up the APU. Is the weather radar working? Maybe. Hopefully it works. Okay. Right, I can hear the APU is running at the back. Right, it's about there, 100%. There we go. APU blade is apparently on for some reason. Not too sure why that is. APU gen is generating 56%. Okay, we can disconnect the external power. And I believe the shortcut key for the pushback is Shift P. Does it do anything? No? No, maybe I've changed it. Okay, we have to go the old-fashioned way. Request IFR clearance. Get the 80s.
Christchurch ground Newzealand 6169er ready to copy IFR clearance to Queenstown. Newzealand 6169er is cleared to Queenstown Airport as filed.
Climb and maintain 9,000.
Departure frequency is 119er decimal 2 squawk 1735.
1735.
Newzealand 6169er cleared to Queenstown Airport as filed. Take off
Oops.
runway 2 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 119er decimal 2 squawk 1735. Newzealand 6169er readback is correct. Contact ground on 119er decimal 65 when ready to taxi.
Alright, let's get the 80s.
Christchurch Airport information, Quebec 23000. Wind 306 at 10. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 700 feet, few clouds at 4,400 feet, few clouds at 11,300 feet. Temperature, 7. Dew point, 10. Altimeter, 29er decimal 58. ILS runway
9058.
runway 2 left in use. Landing and departing runway 2 and runway 2 left. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Quebec.
Okay. Let's get our jetway disconnect.
Christchurch ground Newzealand 6169er, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
And how do we get the pushback? Oh, there we go. And make sure our door is actually closed. It is? Okay. Pushback.
Christchurch ground Newzealand 6169er, requesting pushback.
I like how they say it, New Zealand.
Pushback request accepted.
New Zealand. That's a very weird way of saying it. Because I couldn't put a space bar, so it just sort of like read it as one word. Let's go to the exterior view. Otherwise, I'm not sure where I'm going. And where is runway 02, by the way? Oh, I forgot to turn off the parking brake. There we go. Runway 02 is off on that side, I think. So we'll face the left. I don't have the charts here. Do we have the VFR charts? Maybe able to see it from here, if it works. 02, yeah, so that's the right direction. Steer to the right. Come on. It takes ages to do that. Oh, shit. That's the wrong side. That's alright, we'll have to somehow find our way back there. Darn it. Come on, I need it to stop. Well, we might as well just go a 180 and we just push towards this side. It's already messed up anyway. And why is it requesting pushback now? We are already like literally in the middle of the pushback. Okay, we'll just stop there. I don't like this pushback. New Zealand. Okay. Beacon lights on. Packs off. If it works. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Ignition to start and clear right. Start number 2. So we have N2. EGT N1. Oil pressure is coming up. Fuel flow. What the heck?
New Zealand 6169er, taxi to and hold short of runway 2 using taxiway hotel Delta Foxtrot, cross runway 11 Alpha. Contact tower on 118 decimal when ready.
I think someone took control of my
Taxi to and hold short runway 2 via taxiway hotel Delta Foxtrot, cross runway 11 Alpha, New Zealand 6169er.
engine 2 is stable, start number 1. Maybe the settings got changed. I'll have to go back and take a look at it because I remember I have it disabled, so they shouldn't take control of my ATC radio. We have N2 EGT-N1, oil pressure is coming up, and we have fuel flow. Alright, engine 1 is stable. Ignition back to normal. And I'll just go to the settings because I do not want them to take control of my ATC. ATC voices, notifications, nope, navigation aids, failure, aircraft systems, piloting, everything is off. So I'm not sure why it is, doing the radio for me, because I only have this, which is the ATC voice, but it shouldn't take control of my ATC transmission. Maybe it's over here. Sounds? No, it's not. Traffic? No. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with it, but that's alright. We will just roll with that. Alright, IPO bleed off, IPO off. And we can turn on the runway turn off and the nose lights. We are clear left, and there's another aircraft over there, so we are still clear. Go back to clearance, request. Oh, that might be the other aircraft. Why are they using the same same number? They shouldn't be using our number.
Taxiing hold short runway 2 via taxiway Foxtrot, cross runway 11 Alpha New Zealand 6169.
I think I know why, because I am actually using the real world flight number, and that flight is actually departing, so that might be why we end up having like two aircraft with the same call signs. So I guess that's why it's a bit confusing. Clear left, clear right. Flaps 2. Flaps 2 green. And everything else looks good to me. Might want to arm the spoilers. And we have terrain radar. I'm not sure if it's working, but we'll just leave it on. Okay, we are coming up now. Approach path is looking clear. Alright, I'll be putting my mic down just for the takeoff. I need this hand to move the throttle, but I'll be back right after takeoff.
Christchurch Tower, New Zealand 6169er, ready for IFR departure runway 2. New Zealand 6169er, cleared for takeoff runway 2. Cleared for takeoff runway 2, New Zealand 6169er. Christchurch Tower, New Zealand 6169er, at runway 2, ready for takeoff IFR to Queenstown. New Zealand 6169er, contact New Zealand Center on 119.2. New Zealand 6169er, taxi into position and hold.
Alright, so they haven't fixed the power issue, but
Position in Old New Zealand 6.
they should be fixing that sometime, hopefully. Right, we are making the turn now.
New Zealand 6169er, did you hear my last transmission?
Oh, sorry. Yep,
Going to 119er decimal 2 New Zealand 6169er.
not too sure who they're calling when there are two aircraft with the same call sign.
New Zealand Center New Zealand 6169er is climbing through 2,900 feet for 9,000 feet. New Zealand 6169er New Zealand Center continue to OLM as planned. Altimeter 29er decimal 59er.
Alright. Look at those mountains in front. It looks very nice. It is winter right now, so we do have quite a bit of snow at the top. Let's bring our flaps up. So the automation is still not very good. But yeah, they should be getting that fixed. Hopefully not too long. Let's go flaps 1. It's a bit of stuttering over there. I think that might be the weather. If it is, then it doesn't look good. But hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Okay, once we level off here, I'll bring the speed up and
New Zealand Center New Zealand 6169er is at 900 feet climbing 8,000 feet.
I'll take the flaps up.
New Zealand 6169er New Zealand Center continue as planned. Altimeter 29er decimal 59er.
Alright, speed up, flaps up. If anyone knows how to like easily set a default view, so I want to like press like a key and jump to that view, it's like explain where I can use the number pad, and if I press like one number and it just set that view, wish they have that.
6169er, please expedite your climb to 8,000 feet.
Is that for me? No, it's for the other one.
New Zealand 6169er traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at 100 feet generic. Report them in sight.
100 feet generic. Our power seems to be a bit low now because it is not, the speed is not going up.
6169er traffic in sight.
Not sure what's up with that.
New Zealand 6169er, please expedite your climb to 9,000 feet.
We are powering at 90%, so we should be, our speed should be coming up.
Please expedite your climb to 8,000 feet.
Huh, that's weird. So it looks like there's some issue with the performance here. Uh,
Netherland 6169er, traffic is 4 o'clock, 3 miles at 1,800 feet generic. Report them in sight. New Zealand 6169er, traffic is 9 o'clock, 3 miles at 5,700 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Netherland 6169er, please expedite your climb to 9,000 feet. Generic Delta Alpha Zulu descend and maintain 2,000 feet. New Zealand 6169er, have the traffic.
yeah,
Maintain 2,000 feet generic Delta Alpha Zulu.
not very sure why it's not climbing at all.
Generic Delta Alpha Zulu descend and maintain 2,100 feet.
It just feels like it's overweight, so it couldn't, yeah, it just couldn't climb.
Descend and maintain 2,100
So
feet
there's
generic Delta Alpha Zulu.
probably issues with the engine power output. Yeah, we are at 6,000 and we are on like full power right now and it's not even climbing. Um, yeah, there's definitely problems. Uh, okay, we may have to return back to Christchurch because Queenstown is actually quite high up, so with the power output we have, it doesn't work. Okay, how do we divert? Is there a way to divert? If we go there, maybe go enable alternate. Nope.
Generic Delta Alpha Zulu, please expedite your descent to 2,100 feet.
How do we do an alternate? Alternate entry.
Netherland 6169er, contact New Zealand Center on 120.9er. New Zealand 6169er, contact New Zealand Center on 120.9er. Going to 120.9er, New Zealand 6169er. 120.9er for New Zealand 61. New Zealand Center, New Zealand 6169er is climbing through 6,700 feet for 9,000 feet. Netherland 6169er, New Zealand Center, continue to Q-Boot as planned. Altimeter 29er.57. Netherland 6169er, traffic is 3 o'clock, 1 miles at 7,700 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Where? 3 o'clock, 1 mile.
New Zealand Center, New Zealand 6169er, 8,100 feet.
I don't see
New
them.
Zealand 6169er, New Zealand Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29er.58. New Zealand 6169er, traffic is 9 o'clock, 1 miles at 6,800 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Netherland 6169er, please Zealand 6169er, traffic not in sight.
Alright, we'll just stay at 7,000 for now, and we will,
New Zealand 6169er, have the Airbus A20N in sight.
I don't have them in sight.
New Zealand 6169er, please expedite your descent to 8,000 feet. Netherlands 6169er, please expedite your climb to 9,000 feet.
How can we like do a diversion?
6169er, climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
It might not let us do it though. Let's see.
New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 6169er, would like to change destination to Queenstown. Netherlands 6169er is cleared to Queenstown Airport as filed.
What?
735.
That's not where I.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet, New Zealand 6169er.
That's not what I want.
New Zealand 6169er, cleared to Queenstown Airport as filed. Squawk 1735. Netherlands 6169er, read back correct. Radar contact 7,100 feet. Altimeter 29er, SO 58, turn left heading 045, climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Turn left heading 045, climb and maintain 8,000 feet, New Zealand 6169er.
Can we request to go back? Maybe cancel IFR.
New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 6169er, would like to cancel IFR. Netherlands 6169er, IFR flight plan.
Okay, we'll make a right turn here.
Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. New Zealand 6169er, traffic is 7 o'clock, 1 mile at 7,000 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Our TCAS is not working either, so I can't see the traffic.
New Zealand 6169er, traffic in sight.
Alright, let's get. Let's see if we can go to the Christchurch frequency. There we go, number 6. Tune Christchurch Tower. And request full stop landing.
Christchurch
It's a
Tower,
little bit complicated.
6169er is tree 7 miles southwest with Sierra to land.
It's a little too complicated.
Make straight in runway 2. Altimeter
Straight in runway 2.
30 at 10. Fly straight, runway 2, New Zealand 6169er.
Can we get a vector? Maybe to. Wait, which runway did we land on? I mean, which runway did we take off? Runway 2. Yeah, so that's the right one. Request airport directions.
Christchurch Tower, New Zealand 6169er.
Yes, I'm familiar with the area.
Request
Huh.
directions to the airport.
I am familiar, I just don't know which way to turn.
Netherlands 6169er Airport is 3 o'clock, tree 7 miles.
Let's turn to 010 for now. And it's a little bit off on the ND because that shows like 011, but over here it's 010. It's probably another bug. Right, so we are 30 miles away, so we can probably descend down to 6,000. Right, yeah, so as you can see, there is still quite a bit of issue going on. So they do have quite a bit of work to get this aircraft sorted out. Alright, let's see. Oh gosh, what is it doing? Okay, it's leveling off. Alright, maybe that one is not working. So I'll go over to here and try to use this one. Ah, there we go. That works. So we just go direct Christchurch. And we need to make a right turn. I'm hoping to be able to like change our arrivals, but it doesn't look like we can. Can we do this? NZCH and put it there. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. How about that one? New destination. Yeah, it doesn't work either. So yeah, we just have to go visual because there's no indications. Alright, let's descend down to say 4,000. That's a very steep descent. I'll just manage the vertical speed. That's way too steep. Alright, I think I can see the airport just off to our right there. But I'm not sure where the runway is. So I think we took off that way, so maybe need to go a bit to the right. So just go heading off 090. And we have shot past our 4,000 feet. It should be leveling off. Let's descend down to 3000. Right. Yeah, the automations, it's quite aggressive, so hopefully they'll be able to like smooth it out because it's a bit too aggressive. Okay, we're about 18 miles away. And we'll just stay at 3000. I have the airport in sight. It's just over there. And you can see one of the, I think that's the airport lights over there. I'm still not too sure where the runway is though. I think it's somewhere around there. So we'll just keep going on this heading for now. And then we'll make a right turn just past these dotted lines here. Yeah, something is off because we are now at 4,000 kilograms of fuel, and I mean our passenger weight is about 40% of the aircraft, so it's not even that heavy, and we are using like 75% of N1 thrust. Seems probably a bit excessive. That's just me. I'm not an expert, but I believe that's a bit too much. Okay, we are about to approach the dotted lines here. We are 15 miles out. Once we cross the dotted lines, I'll start bringing in the flaps. Okay. I think I spotted the runway. I can see the extended approach light. So I think we can actually go visual pretty early, so we don't need the iOS anyway. Alright, let's go flaps 1. And bring our speed down to flaps 2 speed. And I think we can make the turn. So let's turn back over there. We can turn the lights on as well. Alright, we are visual. Let's continue that turn. Flaps 2, gear down. And now take manual control here. and bring our speed back to full flaps. Flaps 3. Flaps full. Alright, we got a bit of tailwind from the left, but it's only 3 knots, so it's not too bad.
Netherlands 6169er, cleared to land runway 2. Wind 308 at 10.
308? We are getting a tailwind here. I don't think their wind rating is right. We are a bit low, so bring the nose up. Check. I'll be putting my mic down just for my head to use the throttle, but once we are back on the ground, then I'll do a full debrief.
Netherlands 6169er, exit runway when able.
Alright, we are back here in Christchurch. And the stuttering is unbearable.
119.65 for New Zealand 6169er.
Request taxi to gate.
Christchurch ground New Zealand 6169er, taxi to the gate. Netherlands 6169er, taxi to general aviation parking by taxiway Foxtrot, cross runway 29er, cross runway 2 Bravo, cross runway 20 right Bravo.
I don't want to go to general aviation.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Foxtrot, cross runway 29er, cross runway 2 Bravo, cross runway 20 right Bravo, New Zealand 6169er.
Anyway, we'll just find a random gate and park there. I'm not going to the general aviation area. And why do we have all these Allegiant Airlines here? It's not even correct. Alright, let's switch on the APU. Right, so just while we are slowly taxiing here, so there are a few issues. The first one being that, as you saw, our aircraft it feels like way too overweight, even though we are carrying like 5 tons of fuel and about 40% of load, um, which I'm pretty sure it's very usual. You can even like load up to maybe like 90% and it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, we just couldn't climb up above like 7,000. It's just like really slow. Um, so I'm not too sure what that was about. And yeah, there's just a few little issues here and there, but I'm pretty sure they'll be fixing it um, as time goes on. We'll just park on this gate over here. And the default 320, there's quite a bit of issues that they have to fix. Like the lighting here, so the nose lights, when you switch to taxi, it just lights up the cockpit, which is not right. So that's something they will have to fix. That's not too sure why the air bridge is over at the taxiway. So I'll just come over here because it is blocking our parking space there. Alright, I forgot to turn on the APU, so let that start up, and we can just turn off number 2 for now. But anyway, yeah, so I mean the default 320, it comes with quite a bit of issues, so they definitely have a lot of work set up for them. If you are interested in helping out, if you have like skills for like programming or writing manuals, um, or all those stuff, you can go to the Discord and yeah, you can like talk to the admins and they'll point you the right way. But if you just like to follow up the progress of the development, you can also join the Discord, and they do post pretty regular updates. I believe just now I saw they are working on the FMC, or I'm not sure what they call it on the Airbus, the MCDU. Um, so they are working through that right now. So there's definitely a lot of work going on with the A320 mod. Let's see what's happening with our APU. It's still starting up. Yeah, so I mean, just in a short amount of time, you can already see there's quite a bit of changes. Some of the switches are now working, and obviously the APU is now a lot more realistic. Let's turn on the APU bleed. APU gen is on. Alright, switch off engine 1. But yeah, there's also, a lot of switches that are still not working, so I'm pretty sure they are working on those. they'll probably be implementing it just to work with the overall systems. Um, they maybe, like they might do like a tablet thing, just like the 737 where you can like calculate your like takeoff trim, your takeoff speed, all those things. Um, I'm excited to see what they are gonna do with this A320, and maybe they'll get up to like the Zibo like standard.
Christchurch ground Visaland 6169er. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft? Visaland 6169er, the jetway is going to be connected.
And yeah, that would be like really exciting because as a lot of you would know, that the 737 Zibo is it's a very well done aircraft, and it is beeping again. Let's turn that off. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this development, and if they can, get it up to like the Zibo stage, then there's definitely that competition because over here, obviously we still do not have a like a good 737s, at least freeware. And yeah, if you're like a big Airbus fan, then the Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to be like very appealing because you have this free mod for the 320 that is probably just about as good or even better than like some of the payware. um, and it comes with the sim itself, obviously. So um, yeah, I mean, or you can like, for me, I'll probably like keep both. So I'll have like explain and I'll have the Microsoft Flight Sim. Um, and depending which aircraft I want to use, I can just like switch around. But obviously on the Microsoft Flight Simulator, the CPU is still a bit of an issue for me. As you can see, it is like stuttering quite a bit, and yeah, it's just not, my CPU is just not powerful enough to run. I mean, but it's still sort of alright, but I would definitely like it to be a bit like smoother. It's right now it's a little bit hard because you can just like see the stuttering, and it's not very pleasant. But yeah, we have a beautiful view over Christchurch here, and in real life it definitely doesn't look like this. But the default airport, um, I'm not sure what they call it, like the Lego bricks or whatever terms that they use for the default like airport blocks or the buildings. It definitely look a bit better than the explained versions. It looks a little bit um, more realistic, but I mean realistic um, as in yeah, so realistic as in like it looks like an airport building, but it is not realistic as in it doesn't look like the actual airport. But yeah, I mean, it still looks pretty decent in comparison to X-Plane default terminal. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of development going on for freeware, maybe like for aircraft and for like sceneries for airports. So yeah, there is definitely something to look forward to. There's going to be quite a bit of developments and projects going on, and maybe there will be a lot of freeware coming up in the next couple of months. So But yeah, definitely keep an eye on it. But yeah, unfortunately, this flight did not really work out. But at least we know where this aircraft is sort of at. Uh, let's turn off the battery because it is annoying me. Don't really want to listen to the ATC. But yeah, this is how far they have gone, at least at the very early stage. So this is like, I don't know, maybe like the first or second um, versions that they have put out, and you can already see quite a bit of changes. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of good stuff coming out of this free mod for the 320. But yeah, that's all for this stream. I may do a different stream for a different flight, but at least for this flight, it is yeah, it is it for now. And if there's any more like big developments or maybe big changes, or if it's like flyable, it doesn't just sort of stop at 7,000 feet, then I'll do a flight on the 320. But yeah, for now this will be sitting on my hangar for a bit, and I'll just keep watching out for their development, and yeah, hopefully they'll be addressing some of the issues. But yeah, that's all, and I will see you all on